If you made it this far into the video, comment buckets. I am not a bot or a noob giving you this build. I have 528 games played. I'm shooting 57% from 3 and I have an 89 win percentage. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my 6'2 two-way 3-level shot creator build. It is made for 3v3 and that is the best mode to use it on. You can use it on 5v5, you can use it on 2v2. It won't be as good as 3v3 in my opinion. Definitely not on the ones. But yeah, let's get straight into this build. I don't want to waste a lot of time in the intro. I'm going to try to make this concise. I'm going to go over the attributes. I'm going to go over the badge requirements. Let's get straight into it. So first name, last name, whatever you want. Handedness doesn't really matter. Jersey number, whatever you want. Okay, so the build is going to be a point guard, 6'2". And then we're going to go 220 pounds. All right. And then we're going to go 6 foot. Look at the three-pointer. 6'5", 6'4", 6'3" wingspan will give us a 99 3-pointer with cap breakers. You got to get your cap breakers to get this 99 3. Unless you want to tweak it and start with a 99, but I would not recommend that. Hit starter 3, it's worth it. All right, so we're just gonna go stat by stat from the top to the bottom. Okay. So first is the close shot. I went with a 70 close shot. I don't really know too much about close shot this year. Don't know how much it matters, but because of other attributes, this close shot is going to go up. So that's why it's at a 70. Driving layup, I went with a 79. That'll give you silver float game and bronze layup mix master. You're also going to get physical finisher once we get down to the strength. So don't judge the build before you see all the attributes, because a lot of these attributes are tied to each other, and that's how we're going to get the badges, okay? Next attribute is driving dunk. So I personally went with an 85 because I wanted to make sure that I was able to dunk on this build. That is why I went with an 85. And I went with an 85 for certain animations. This does unlock the bronze posterizer. And yeah, I'll tell you more about the animations later that I use with this build. Standing dunk at a 45. I always recommend going with a 40 or a 45 standing dunk. The 40 overall standing dunk will give you one dunk package, and 45 will give you another dunk package. So 45, you can get them both equipped. It'll give you a better chance of getting the animations to work, basically. Post control, I went with a 34. Obviously, we do not care about post control. This is a point guard build. I don't think I have to explain too much about that. So yeah, these are the badges though. Yeah. Not really very important, but mid-range, I went with an 84. And this is why I went with an 84, right? Because we're going to upgrade the three-pointer. The mid-range is going to go up with the three-point shot. So we're going to a 94 three-point shot. This is going to give you, right off the bat, gold Deadeye, gold Limitless, gold Mini Marksman, gold set shot Specialist, which is probably the best shooting badge in my opinion right now. I know that, and Shifty Shooter is very good. But yeah, in Shifty Shooter, we just need to get to our agility, and then we'll get that badge unlocked as well. But when you go to a 99 three-pointer, you will get all of these shooting badges on Hall of Fame. Okay? All of them. All right? Free throw, I went with the 70. So, I mean, you can still shoot if you want to play 5v5 or whatever. Pass accuracy, I went with a 71. This is what I went with on my 6'3" build as well. Because it gives you silver dimer, and you want that silver dimer to help your teammates out, I think. Break starter, you also get at a 65, I believe. Yes. And break starter is also a very good badge. And yeah. Ball handle, went with a 94 ball handle. And so I went with the 94 ball handle because, okay, so you could technically go 92 ball handle on this build, but I made this build in mind with thinking about long term. Long term, I might hit veteran 2 this year, right? I'm not saying I will. I might. If I hit veteran 2, then I'm gonna get more attributes. I went 94. It gave me gold ankle assassin, which I do get a lot of ankle breakers, and Hall of Fame handles for days, which I think is a great badge. It's been a great badge for years. 95 ball handle. will give you Steve Francis animation, I believe, but that is unlocked at starter 4, and I have not used it yet. I haven't heard that you have to use it and it's game breaking. It might be good, so that's why I went with the 94, so I can +1 with the veteran 2 if I choose to. Okay, so next we got speed with ball. I went all the way up to a 91. That's going to give us Hall of Fame lightning launch. And then you use your max +1 on lightning launch, you get legend. And you only need a 91. So it's not going to use nearly as much of your potential overall up as going from 91 to 94. Because we all know that's how it works. Once you get higher up, it costs a lot more. Okay. Interior defense. On a 6'2" build with 220 pounds, 6'3" wingspan, we have a 70 interior defense. That's going to get us bronze off-ball pest. And yeah, it's good. 70, or actually we went 72, sorry. 72 interior defense. Next is the perimeter defense, which I think is a very important attribute. Yeah, you definitely need to upgrade this. You can definitely tell the difference between like a 85 and like a 78 or whatever the badge requirements are below that. But 85, we're gonna get silver on ball minutes, we're gonna get silver challenger, we're gonna get silver pick dodger, so we can dodge those picks. We get gold off ball pest, which is big time. I really like that. So these are all some good badges. Yeah, very important. Sorry, I do want to come back up here to talk about unpluckable on gold is also very good. But back to defense. Steal, you already know lanes are broken. We're going all the way up to a 92. 94. Sorry. Hall of Fame interceptor. You get Hoff interceptor. Listen, guys. I made this build 6'2". I made it on my own. I saw a lot about the 5'9s". I'm not saying 5'9s" are bad, but for me personally, I like being able to play defense. I don't like being a liability on the court. I still get a 99 3-ball with this build. I still get all the legend shooting badges. I get legend lightning launch. And I get gold glove and Hall of Fame interceptor, which is the best defensive badge probably in my opinion. Hall of Fame interceptor. It is insane, bro. It is insane. So yeah, you don't want to skip through this video if you're going to invest your VC in this build, because I'm talking about every single attribute. So just stick with it if you're interested, you know what I'm saying? Block 43. And then this is another big thing that I like. This build can rebound. I went with a 60 offensive rebound to get bronze rebound chaser. You might be asking, why don't you do it with defensive rebound? You can do it with defensive rebound, but it's so cheap. Look at my potential overall on the side. It barely goes up. So I went with offensive rebound so I could rebound on offense and defense. And I love it. I personally love it. The Browns rebound chaser, it's amazing. All right, on to the physicals to cap off this build. Speed is going to be an 86. And I will show you how to get more speed later. You can definitely get more speed from the Gatorade workouts. But there's also another way. Agility, I went with, speed is going to give you silver slippery off ball, which is really helpful. You need an 85 speed. Yeah, so agility next. We are going to put this up to an 82. So we get slippery off ball on gold. And yes, 82 agility is what you need for legend shifty shooter. That is what you need for legend shifty shooter when you get your cap breaker. So go for an 82 agility. Have to. Strength, which is what I really like about this build as well. Not a liability on the court, man. You're not a liability on the court. 73 gives you bronze physical finisher, gold strong handle, very nice, and bronze immovable enforcer. I really like this build. It's fire. Strong handle is, bro, look up some YouTube videos on legend strong handle. You could even remake this build with legend strong handle. Like, there's so many tweaks you could make to this build and customize it to your liking. Like, for real, I've seen there's quick drops at starter 4. Maybe you want to drop the driving dunk down to an 80 if they're broken. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, you know, that's how 2K gets us. Got to keep making these new builds, but yeah. And then vertical, I went with a 70. 70 is going to give you Silver Aerial Wizard, and it'll just give you some better unlocks for animations, which is really what I'm looking for. So this is my 6'2", 220, 6'3 wingspan, point guard, two-way, 3-level shot creator build made for 3v3. Like I said, you can play it on 2v2, you can play it on 5v5, and you can play it, well, I would not play it on 1s, but it's going to be most effective on the 3s. I have another build that's a 6'3 that I use for 2s. But yeah, this build gets you like 6 legend shooting badges. And it's a very well-rounded build for 6'2 with a 99 3-point shot and legend lightning launch. That is what I always remember when I think of this build. That's what comes to mind, right? So these are all of the badges that you're going to get, okay? Absolutely insanity. So let's continue now that we've went over this. We're going to get shades of Baron Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Damian Lillard. The shades of never really matters unless you're trying to make an NBA replica build like Steph Curry or something like that, which this build is basically Steph Curry, but just on crack. I'm not going to lie, but we get a 2-way, 3-level shot creator. And yeah, that's going to be this build. Now, here are all of the badges that you will get when you max them out. Here's tier 1, here's tier 2. Go on to the badge perks, max +1 on lightning launch to get legend, and tier 2, put it on dimer to get gold dimer. Okay. As far as cap breakers go, for starter 3, you're going to want to put the 5 cap breakers on 99 3-point. Veteran 2, legend, I don't really know yet, but yeah, this is for starter 3. So these are all of my animations. I do not gatekeep. So you can look at them here. You can pause the video. Let's go over to the dunk style creator because these are the animations that you're going to want. I use quick drops off 2. I use reverse. Baseline reverse is off 2. That's all I use for 2 foot. For 1 foot, I use reverse off 1. Baseline reverse is off 1. You need an 80 driving dunk and a 60 vertical. You know, we went 85 driving dunk on this build to get quick drops off 2 because we know quick drops are reliable. That's why I went with that. And then let's see what else we got. Malik Monk is also a very good dunk package. 80 driving dunk, 70 vertical. And then we got Pro Alley-Oops, Elite, Pro Contact, which you need an 84 driving dunk for. So you get these. You got an 85 driving dunk. Let's go. And yeah, that's about it for this. Also, here's my jump shot. If any of you are wondering, I use this on both of my guard builds. Steph Curry lower base, Oscar, and then I use release. I use max release speed, and that is the jump shot. And then yeah, I also use Michael Jordan triple threat style if you care about that. Thank you so much to those who made it to the end of this video, my first build video. I really hope this build serves you well if you decide to make it. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.